Right, next day I've had 3, lost 1 off the top, and I've had my first 30 from a Dagenham chase at £30 3 ounce. And there you go, look at that. Happy days. Cheers Uncle Jacko.
It's alright Uncle Jim.
Cap oil over fixers. £10 hook link, size 10 hook. Piece of plastic on the hook.
No, Jim. Yeah.
No, they're alright.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That one there, isn't it?
Alright. Yeah, a bit tight, yeah. Right, we'll get this side done and we'll do the other.
So what are you talking into this then? Yeah. Like a man.
There you go. This is, what's it, number, I think it's 10 or 11 now. Get the flipping floaters out. Don't sit behind rods what are doing nothing. Use your time wisely. Do you want to just shut the screen on that thing? That's it, and then it'll turn itself off. Right, I didn't finish the vlog on the chase really, apart from catching that £30 3 ounce mirror off the top. I'm now double back to Bayswater. I was going to go home. It was getting hot in the van, boilies, but Steve the bailiff down here has kindly let me put it in his freezer. So I showered down the transport calf just across the road. I'm now stalking them in the edge on the Syndicate Lake. They're so close, it's a joke. Morning. Nothing happened yesterday. Fished right up until dark, stalking with a rod, and the 3 rods I had out on where they were shown against the island, nothing, and that horrible sickening feeling. Anyway, I've sort of got it into me to pack up and have a walk round. This wind is old now, and it seems, you know, from the information I've gathered, it looks like they've sort of been hammered on the wind. So I thought, even with these conditions, got to have a look around. Noticed the water's very coloured in this back bay, and the wind keeps covering it and then like goes calm, so it's on the back of the wind and it's just this light bit just keeps going over the top. Anyway, that give me the sign. I see like some fizzing. Anyway, I've got a rod in, and they're still fizzing. Tiny back bay here, they're getting here. It's about 7-8 foot at the moment. They're fizzing just to the left. They have been straight out where the rod is, but I didn't want to put a bag on it, so I've got a whittled down boilie on, meshed up. There's one fizzing there, look. That's on the hook bait there. That's right on the hook bait. The dark side rig. So I'm fishing on the bottom, size 8 hook, blowback style, long hair, with a whittled down boilie and a little bag of salty seeds. This is looking real good. Can't see it now, I can just see the odd bubble. It's mental, this is. And look, the wind's up now. There's the calm. And then there's the bay that goes out into the big wide yonder lake. There you go. I'm going to be bivvied up here later. I'm going to have rods all the way along this tree line. And there's a load of fishing going on there. So what I'm going to do is get chesties on. I'm actually going to weigh the rod out to keep the noise down from casting here, and then go across, underarm flick it into here. And then the other two, I'm just going to fish off the front. I do the swim here, right close in. I've seen a couple of fish here as well. Morning, it's just after 4 o'clock. Just had one about, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. 26 mirror. Roughing it under the stars. Last night, just couldn't be asked. I've got to get the shelter out. It's going to rain sometime today apparently. The clouds are building now, so looks like conditions are going to be good. Fishing in the corner here. I got in here last week and had a right touch. Had a 39-14 common, but it's not been filmed or anything like that because the camera was playing up at about 1:30 in the morning, because it was about 1:45 I had to take, and she was carrying big time. The fight lasted no more than a minute and she's really still on the bank. I weren't gonna, with it all set up, I weren't gonna put it back in the water, get it back out again. I just made a decision on fish care to like put her back. Anyway, you know, catches in my head. Sometimes you have to do these things. Anything goes wrong, that's on my conscience. So I'll catch her another time anyway. This is where I'm fishing. Bayswater. I've got a rod, where is it? Somewhere here. And I've got 2 rods here as well. So only 3. When you're allowed 4 here, so I'm going to get this fish sorted. And then today at some point, because I'm going to get back to bed in a minute, after a little bit of watching and that, I'm going to explain what I've been doing. So, because it's a bit different, I'm back on the dark side, which is very unusual. There's no real weed in here. Lead core ban, leader ban. So things have changed. Anyway, I'll let you know about that later. Exactly what I've been doing. Here he is. 26-pound mirror. Caught on the dark side rig. Come on, darling. Happy days in Bayswater again. 2 bites in 2 trips. Sticky baits krill doing the damage once again. I'll tell you more about what I was doing a bit later. It's a bit sneaky. Back. Being up early. Looking for fish. These are the ledges you need. No good being asleep, because you can go back to sleep. That's been one step ahead of the rest. There's no one on the lake is awake at the moment. They're all asleep. So it's quite a cold night, very damp. This is just like, I think it's about the 4th or 5th of July. Lake steaming. Come on then, carp. Got here yesterday morning. Had a good look around. Saw nothing. The area where I caught last week wasn't murky at all. I'd loaded it before I'd left, and before I left yesterday morning as well. I put about a kilo and a half on this area, and then the same in another area where I've seen them. So I then went to the chase, did a bit of floater fetish, but nothing happened. It's really windy over there. I did sort of get them going, but it was just too tricky in the wind. Angles were all wrong, so I doubled back here. It looked like it was sort of like stirred up a little bit, like something had happened since I've been away. So I reckon they'd come in, hung around till really late, not sure where to go, what to do really, and then just decided, right, come here, because this is where I last caught, got nothing else to go on, and then bang. So it's about 4 o'clock, 5 to 4 that take. I seen a small one keep jumping down to my left. And bloody girls were a nightmare. Gary definitely needs to sort that out. It's like proper therapy. Blooming tufties keep sneaking up on me. Sat with the old laser pen. Definitely going to get my head back down again soon. Sort of monging a bit, which is not conducive. The tufties on here are mental. I've never known another water like it. But they just seem to clock what you're doing. They almost think it's theirs. They don't mess around with this baby, do they? Does their head in. I'm going to run through what I'm doing a bit later because it's all a bit different. So I'm going to get a bit technical. Hopefully I'll have another visit soon. Right, I'm going to get my head down I think. Just had another one. Haven't got it out. That's Mr. Penning at the net.
Morning.
Look at that
Proper
baby.
scaly beauty that is, Jim.
Clayed up as well, so he's obviously feeding hard. Let's get him on the bank. Caught from back channel. So that's 2 now, 4, 5 hours. Right.
Just shoot as it is, yeah?
Yeah. Right, this is Bayswater Syndicate, scaly one. £30, 10 ounces. There you go. 2 days.
Do you want a flash?
Too much flash, put it on P, yeah? Dark side rig on the bottom, 4 ounce leads, 12-inch hook link, size 8 hook, 2.5-inch hair. Right. Can you do us one upright in the other side?
Yeah, of course, mate, yeah. What a beautiful carp, Jim. Look at him, that's his best side and all.
Yeah.
Crazy paving.
There you go, look at that. Sticky baits krill. Soaked in pure krill liquid from sticky baits as well.
Stay there, mate. keeping it on 35 for you.
Right, this lake ain't weedy as it normally is, and Gary and the bailiffs have imposed on our day ticket and syndicate lake at Bayswater a leader ban and lead core. So okay, it's not weedy, so I don't really need a chod rig. What happened one last week, fished in close, baited it up, and I let the tufties come in. Now I had a couple of bleeps, which could mean anything right there, but it got me thinking. Anyway, I let them dive for about 5-10 minutes. They never come up once with any boilies, so I'd been tucked up. This meant I had to like radically think of something a bit different. So the bottom is like scoured clean, is basically to what it normally is here, because it's normally quite weedy. So I put the tubing on, I've gone to the dark side. Now what else I've done is got a 20mm bottom bait, I've meshed it like that, and then I've just squeezed it. And what this does is break the bait, but I've made it into like a bit of a barrel shape. I put that on the hair, right? Before casting out, I put that in some sticky baits, pure krill liquid. That takes that on. So when it's in the bottom of the lake, because it's all broken, this bait is bigger, heavier, but it's going to be 3 times as heavy because it's going to get water penetration. So what I'm thinking is they're coming over a bed of crumb, what I'm putting out, so I'm fishing close, and this is a heavy bait. It's unusually different, and they get it in the mouth and it's flipping hard for them to deal with. So with the weight of the water as well, it's really heavy, and since I've done it, 2 trips, 3 fish, so it's not a one-off, it looks like it. So Uncle Jim has gone back to the dark side. Right, I'm using Vision leads. It's gravel coating, doesn't really bother me what coating it is. That's 4 ounce. I've got a coated hook link, that's about 12 inches. And I've got a small size 8 hook. Super honed down. I'm going to have a long hair on that. And just to complete it all, dark side, I've got some heavy tungsten tubing on. So, and of course I've got a lead clip here as well, and before I'd cast that out I would make sure that's wet as well, so it drops it really easy. And there you go, a couple of blobs of heavy metal along the side, job's a good one. There you go, blowback rig, and there's about 1 inch strip back on the coated hook link, just for a little bit of movement. Really simple, something they're probably not picking up. There you go. So what I'm going to do now is put that hook bait. I normally have several made up, but I've got a bit lazy, I haven't got any made up at the moment. I normally have them pre-soaking in sticky baits krill liquid, so I'm going to do that now. I'm not going to put this rod out till later, I've got to go and do some shopping, but the problem is there's probably some others are about, and I might as well leave it for an hour or two before I reel the others in and go and get some shopping. So if there's one about, in my book there's always mates with him. And to complete the setup, so I know it doesn't tangle when I'm placing it, is I've got some Godman PVA tubing. I've cut it right down the middle, slipped it on, and then just rolled a bit of like saliva around the top, like that. And then the same down this end here. There you go. So none of that can get tangled, the hair and that. See that? So you just cut it down there again, straight down with scissors down the middle, put it on, wet your fingers, and then just twist it round the top. Done. There's no way that's going to tangle. So when I place that, I know that that hair is not wrapped round the hook, which seems to happen quite often when you're using blowback rigs. And the other thing as well, You always get that wrap round the lead. Well, you ain't going to like that, are you? There you go. Another Uncle Jim edge from www.godman-angling.com. There you go. Like I said, I'll leave it soaking for about 5 or 10 minutes if I haven't got any pre-done, which is naughty of Uncle, just to soak it up. There you go. That's PVA friendly as well. There you go, happy days. Sticky Bakes liquid krill, can't beat it. I also put it on my freebies. So there you go. Because it's very salty as well, it also preserves your bait. Another little edge that really does jazz them up with loads of attractives. Conditions are really changing, and I've even got a lovely wind starting to push in. It's got to be more turn up. Feels like it's dropped 10 degrees already. It's going to rain like hell tonight. Pressure's dropping. Come on, you carp. Yeah, there's them PVA tubes, Versacast. Right, now run out of hook baits. I'm gonna get a few extras tied up and get them soaking in a bag of the old liquid grill from Sticky. Shh! I've got a blooming coot going spastic over the spot. Temperature's dropped even more now. It's looking really good. So, have to see what happens. Anyway, at least I haven't blanked. Everything's bang on, baiting up. Yeah, baiting up location apart from last week. People say to me, like, there's still tips. I mean, you can go on my website, which is www.jimshelleyuncut.co.uk, and get tips off there. You can go on YouTube here and get tips there, or you can buy Advanced Carp Fishing and Total Carp Fishing and get some tips there. It's like anything in life. The more you work at it, the more you do it, the more you learn, the more you watch everything about it. I mean, I was talking to Adam a little while ago, and he seemed to say it like people, at the moment it's like crucial time, summer innit, it's like they're going to show just before dark, in the night, first thing in the morning. And it's like, just to be a little bit uncomfortable, what I mean is getting up early, can get you on the fish, surely that's why you go fishing, catch one. Okay, peace and quiet and that, but you know what I mean? And then go back to bloody sleep. I find it bizarre, but on the plus scene of things, it makes my job a lot easier. Smash them up like that. There you go. Put them in a bag of gear and we're rocking. I'm going to do a few more of them, leave them to soak up, then they're ready, just got to put them on the hair. First light again, got woken up by this scaly beast. Another Bayswater babe. I'll weigh him in a bit. Adam's kindly come over here to do the photos, but look at that. Happy days. Dark side, sticky baits, grill, bottom baiting it up, 20mm hook bait, and it's peeing down. You've done one the other way, yeah?
Yeah. Not yet, no. No. There's the gym. It's actually better with the flash.
Look at him. If that was a woman, mate, you'd marry it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Definitely, for life. It's absolutely amazing fish, mate. Incredible. Oh, it's proper linear on this side.
Yeah. Look at that. That's what it's like fishing for proper ones.
Yeah, man. What a fucking beast. What a creature. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. That's nice, hold it there.
As you can imagine, I'm really happy. So that's 3 fish this trip. So happy days. Just tied a load of spare rigs up. So I was running low on that. Not as if I do a lot of dark side fishing. One's just jumped out. First one I've seen in the day, just round the corner on the entrance. I've seen one just after dark here a couple of nights ago. So they're still coming here. Looking good. I mean, the weather's got a bit brighter, but while it stays sort of overcast like this, I mean, next week it's, well, up to 30 degrees I reckon, so it's God knows, there's going to be a lot of floater fishing and hiding from the sun I think at times, and leading at night. I'm not sure where I'm going to go. This Bayswater, the syndicate doesn't sort of like seem to do floaters, you just don't seem to see them on the top so much. Of sod all really. So, crafty. Gonna leave our rigs in until late, and then I'm gonna hoof them out, and then I'm probably gonna go and get a Chinese or something for a change. It's nice to get just like, even if it's half an hour off the lake, just breaks it up. It's like when you're sitting here on your rods being sort of like it's quiet as hell, there's one on the top just coming in. Sweet, real subtle. So they are here. This is about the only place you do see him do that. Oh man, this is brilliant, this is. 3 bubbles just come up short of the spot. I think no, it weren't. Something floating on the top. I'm having a bit of problem with the old bird therapy. So what I've done is, I've only got one marker, but I used the marker rod here. Look. Stretched out across, and the line up the bush there. See the spot, like, just hanging there? But the problem is, they go to another spot, and I've got 2 more spots, so it's laser pens and marker rod strung across the channel. But I don't mind a little bit of coming, having a little go, but when it's like too much, them diving around, I've got to get rid of it. So anyway, things are looking good for another bite before I go tomorrow. So it's back home to the family. Anyway, I'll see you later.